Hey, I'm from the country. We put hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in from Cali, so he paid shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Why I don't give a fuck by the industry? I found a plug and you're rich off of cannabis.
Oh, will you now?
Yeah, let's go.
What's this, the new rapper now? This the new Vanilla Ice.
What's up, guys? Welcome back, Late Night Green, Late Night Edition. Happy St. Patty's Day. This fucking music was driving Todd's crazy. He's like, I can't take it no more. I'm like, it's St. Patty's Day, man. Fucking shape up.
No, I like the music. You know, you just turn the volume down a little bit out this motherfucker.
I think it's at a reasonable volume, man.
Okay, right on.
Where's your spirit?
Man, where's your kilt?
Look, but I got all green on.
Do your jig, motherfucker.
I got all green on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome back, Late Night Green, Late Night Edition. We got some peeps here at the table. What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on, guys?
What's going on, guys? It's good to be back, and I've, as you see, I brought a friend with me today.
You did? Well, why don't you introduce yourself first, and then you can introduce who you brought.
Well, I'm the Bucket Man. My name's Peter. I'm the Bucket Man.
Bucket Man TV in the house.
There you go.
Bucketman_TV on the YouTube. I do cannabis content. I do current events content, anime content. I try to bring good vibes in a chaotic world right now where people just need some smiles and nonsense and information. And with me, I brought my friend.
DOG.
That's to your Instagram, man.
I'm Danny of God on Instagram.
What do you do?
Spell it out for the peeps.
So Danny is spelled D-A-N-I, and then of is O-V, or sorry, O-F, and then God is like G-O-D.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Yeah. Right?
Holy.
That's
what do you
what's
do?
up.
What do you do? Tell them what you do.
So
Tell us what you do, my man.
I rap and I produce, and I perform.
Hey now. Right on.
Yeah.
Tell them what you've been trying to do. What industry field you've been trying to.
So I've really been trying to get into cannabis because, like, honestly, I believe in like the healing benefits. The healing benefits of it. I like to do it recreationally. Like, I feel like cannabis is just the industry to just be in right now because it's like at a point where it's like small enough for people to get into, but it's big enough for us to get to really get stuff moving.
Right
you know
on.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
Right on.
Words out there.
Welcome to the show, boys.
Happy to be back, man. Happy to be
Right
back.
on, right on. And we also have, if we just wait 1 second, Bill-O in the house. What's up, Bill?
Yo, yo.
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. It's a busy week in the news biz this week, but I think we got a handle on it.
Yeah, what do you got a handle on?
Well, there's got a couple big stories we're going to talk about later on tonight, but the newsroom's all abuzz. We got Gen Z. Guess what?
What?
They're not into flower. They prefer vapes.
That
So we're
doesn't
seeing a big
surprise me.
shift in the market.
That's bullshit.
Hey, well, it's
Gen Z's creatures of convenience, and they're
going the easy route.
exactly.
Yeah.
Whether it be that or they realize that they don't call it concentrate for nothing.
Wait, what even is a Gen Z? Like, what year?
That's you, bro.
Me? I love my flower.
Yeah, that's you.
I like to roll. I like.
Well, you're OG. That's part of your name.
Yeah, you're a G, baby.
Well, we got another story about the Girl Scout cookies. You hear about this?
Yeah, I love this story.
These Girl Scouts, they set up, apparently this was something that the troop had allowed at some level, yeah. But they set up their little table out front of a dispensary, and
Good for them.
guess what? Sales were great.
Yeah, I imagine.
Who would have seen that coming, right?
Right.
If only they did it at a big bud tender event or something, they'd make
Seriously.
millions.
Bill, have you ever been in a situation, I know you're telling us what's going on, but have you ever been in a situation where you have a gift for somebody and you can't wait to fucking give it to them?
Sure, I think we've all been in that situation.
Well, I'm in that situation because I have a gift for you right now.
Really?
Yes.
Well, is it in 10s and 20s or unmarked? What?
Well,
One of those nice gifts.
I'm going to ask.
Maybe a bag of pennies.
A bag of pennies.
Look, that's what it is, Bill.
Oh, look at this.
It's
your
some
Bill's bloopers.
It's some of Bill's bloopers. Do you want to see it? It's my gift to you.
Well, so
With friends like that and gifts like that, why would you need enemies?
I don't remember posing for these shots though. So I'm thinking we got a little CGI going on here, a little something?
All right. Well,
Let's see what you got, Phil.
I think you'll be proud of us. I'm going to ask the control room. Go ahead, Jeff, and roll this video.
It's going to be shameful, I'm sure.
Yeah, you'll like it.
See what we got here.
It's coming.
Oh, yeah? Oh, boy. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Stay with country.
Sound.
May even know exists.
Looks like I'm having fun, though.
We can't hear
This
it,
is a
Jeff.
blooper in itself.
Yeah, there's a blooper. There's one of Jeff's.
Fuck me, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Cannabis sales are down, but analysts. No, I thought I just did it. Of her and her driver's license plate. Fuck. We'll fix it in post. I'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Jesus Christ, Jeff, you fucked the whole thing up. The city's strict narcotics laws. The country's strict narcotics laws. Jeff, you want to do it again? to
Jeff
see
is
if
very patient.
whether traffic rebounds. An employee fighting for fuck it, Jeff. Let's start over. Use the word. I'm sorry. This video right.
0.5 billion in illegal cannabis sales.
It's the perfect. Hit that subscribe button and stay with Golf Country News. I'm Bill O, urging you to stay informed.
Well, Bill,
I tell you what.
how do you like the gift?
I appreciate it. It's not as embarrassing as I thought it could have been. So
Yeah, the editors took it easy on him.
Did they?
I want a compilation of just like 5 minutes of different cuts of.
Right.
yeah.
Well, here's what I
That
learned.
got a little creepy after.
You guys talk right into this mic because these motherfuckers are sensitive. But let me say this: what I learned about Bill in this video is that whenever he screams an obscenity, it's followed by just beautiful choreographed laughter.
Yeah.
It is really good.
I don't think it's choreographed. I think that's just nervous laughter of just like I realized I screwed up.
It's really not even nervous laughter. I am literally just laughing at myself.
If you can't laugh
man.
at yourself.
Well, Bill, I appreciate. Thank you for being here. I'm going to ask you to hang tight with us,
Sure.
because we're going to play a game called High or Irish, and I need you to help officiate.
What?
And yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. So one of the things that we're going to do. Oh, and by the way, my brother.
What's that?
While
What's
we're
that,
having,
Philly Phil?
You know this whole Dak Prescott thing. You know your boy. You know your boy.
I know my man.
He got his wedding called off because he was cheating, bro.
How do you know
Because
that?
that's what his girl was saying.
First it said prenup, and now is it perhaps allegedly cheating? So what's the story? What's the story?
He's been an infidel.
What do you mean?
You know.
I think that's infidelity, not what Middle Eastern
Well,
call us.
one who does infidelity is an infidel. No,
So she
Different context.
contextually.
Yeah, regional,
Not-
contextual.
Well,
but
hey, things just ain't working out.
Okay, so you have you're
no qualms to
you're okay with the whole thing.
non-monogamy.
Man, that's their relationship. All
All right. This is your man. This is your team.
Yeah,
this is all
I
this
hope
shit.
the whole thing's work out.
Well, wait. We were talking about this earlier about me and him about these different decorums of having a sense of decorum, having a sense of professionalism and things like that. That's your team right there, man.
Yeah.
Like,
That is my squad. So
Like-
that has no effect on the team or the game.
You see what kind of fucking
That's so that's his personal
you
business.
see what kind of decorum I bring to the table here.
So are you
you
saying?
have no decorum.
Get the fuck out of here.
Are you
You know what I
saying
mean?
that Brett Favre's revealed pictures didn't do anything for negative for his career?
Brett Favre.
You remember that shit?
Who is he?
Well played.
All right, boys, we're going to get into something that's more topically involved with our world, and that is before we have all of our festivities for the night and all that, there is this case going on at the Supreme Court. It's Hamani versus, I guess it's U.S. versus Hamani, and what this case is about is whether when you purchase a gun, on the application to purchase a gun, no matter really what state you're in, it says, are you an unlawful user of marijuana? And so it's the unlawful part of the statement that is in question, because in many states, as you know, it's well legal. Right. So the question becomes this: if you are a medical patient, or you're legally using cannabis in a state, should you be prohibited from owning a gun?
Well, point of reference, I had a friend in Florida who was a medical patient, and they're not able to hold a gun, or they're not able to carry, weren't able to carry holding their medical card.
Right.
That's already a precedent in a lot of places, and I think.
But in some states, it's not. Some states, yes, there are people who hold medical cards and a license to carry. Now, we're not even necessarily talking license to carry. What we're talking about is whether you can just legally own a firearm.
So my answer to this would be, we categorize guns very differently for domestic violence. People with histories of domestic violence in some states. There are many different places where we look at guns case by case, which I think it absolutely should be. And I think a background check, you look at that person's history, you weigh up, have they been doing other illicit drugs? Do they have other mental health issues or anything serious going on in their head?
No, I agree with you. There should be some level of review. I get this. Don't get me wrong. But I think at the core of the item, at the core of the issue, I should say, at the core of the issue is whether that's unconstitutional. Meaning, until if you're not a convicted felon, you as an American citizen have a right to exercise your Second Amendment right and own a firearm.
So not the prospect, but as it's written.
So people are lying on these applications to obviously not, they want to be able to participate in it, so they lie. But the question becomes, should they have to lie? And so I came across a video of a guy who I watch, because I watch this stuff sometimes. His name is Coleon Noir, and that's not his real name. That's his name on air, and he's been doing content in the gun space forever. So he did a video of, and I guess I'm going to control room. I'm going to ask you either, if you put it up on the main screen, keep us up on the screen, or put it on the back screen. I'm going to ask you to stop, but he does a really good 5-minute piece, and we're going to stop it along the way and talk about it. He does a really good job summarizing what's actually going on, and this is whether you smoke pot, don't smoke pot, whatever. And it also, we'll just start playing the video, and then we'll take it from there. So go ahead, give it a roll.
The federal government says you can lose your gun rights. Don't take my word for it. Listen.
What if he took one gummy bear with a medical prescription in Colorado? You don't even need that anymore. But let's say he had one to help him sleep every other day. Disarm him for life?
Well, no, it's not disarm for life, and here's what's going
Potentially.
on. Would
that be enough under your theory? One gummy bear every other night with a medical prescription.
So I think you'd have a potential rehave problem, but I will accept the hypothetical. So let me just deal with
I think
what's
the answer
an
is yes,
user.
Under the government's theory?
Yes, under our theory, but let me give you
Yes, under our theory, that qualifies. That's the United States government arguing before the Supreme Court. This is United States v. Hamani.
All right, so what I found fascinating about this video is that there's audio of this interaction. Like, there's audio coming out of the Supreme Court, these oral arguments.
Right.
And so what I find fascinating is that the Supreme Court justice is saying, are you saying that somebody who simply takes a gummy bear 2 nights a week for sleep purposes would fall under your fucking, idea of someone who's an unlawful user and someone who's unconstitutionally allowed to possess a firearm?
Which, let's note, for someone of their stature, that's a very informed question for them to ask, and that's a good, it's not like a uninformed question that they're not taking seriously about looking at this law. he stated one gummy for sleep purposes, so he knows that there's implications for this. So I think that alone is at least to put thought into it on some serious regard.
But the U.S. district attorney or whoever the hell's making this argument is saying, yes, that would fall under our theory. So let's keep playing it.
I wish to add a note here.
Challenges 18
and
U.S.C.
that is
922 G3 passed in 1968. It says if you're an unlawful user of a controlled substance, you can't possess a firearm. Felony, up to 15 years in prison. That's what we're talking about. Now listen to how they justify it.
Unlike alcohol, illegal drugs are illegal. They're illegal because Congress deemed their use dangerous at any level.
Dangerous at any level. Not dangerous with a gun, not dangerous while committing a crime. Dangerous at any level. So Congress labels something illegal, and that automatically makes you too dangerous to exercise a constitutional right. That's the theory. Now it gets clear.
So immediately I just want to say that looking at this already, obviously
Mike.
we have more to look at. Obviously I want to listen to about this, but immediately I'm thinking this is not a problem that can be tackled until the stigma is fully tackled. These guys that people with that cannabis under, they're still classifying it as illegal. There's still a lot of old world views being held about being brought into question here, and I think until we change the stigma, or at least get it well known that cannabis is not a drug, we're accepting it more as a medicine, like was intended with the reclassification that still has not happened yet. Until we do that, until people see it in a different light and not as a drug that's been legalized to make money, which I feel like a lot of people do see it as, this cannot be properly tackled. The stigma is the old world stigma is still too much there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I think stigma is certainly a big part of it, but the hypocrisy of it. The fact is that it can be described to you in such an innocent way. Somebody taking a gummy bear two times a week for sleep makes them ineligible.
Word.
And I'm not like I don't own a gun. I'm not a crazy gun person, but at the same time, I don't oppose firearm use because I know that people overstep. You need to defend yourself.
Yes.
And don't even look at it so much as a gun right, and look at it as any constitutional right, because if they see you as an unlawful, illegal user of something, they can prevent you from doing something else. And so they're not saying if you drink alcohol, you fall in this position. They're saying if you take that's a poison. They're saying if you take a medicine, you're going to be in this position. And so it's pretty wild. Like this.
Well, did they actually say did either of them say medicine in their when they were discussing that?
Yes.
They did?
Yeah.
So I feel that's
the
a
stigma still attached to
but
it.
that's a sign of terminology changing, but people not realizing, wait, I'm calling it a medicine. And they're in their head, maybe they're thinking, oh,
because they haven't got to the medicine part yet in their head.
Exactly. It's if anything, I feel like the most you get for being for calling cannabis a medicine, you get social pressure of it. It's like, no, it's not a drug, it's a medicine.
I want to go back and challenge why you think you can deprive me of a constitutional right because I took an illegal drug. I want you to justify why that's allowable.
Well, but the whole point of this case, Bill, is the fact that it's not illegal.
But Bill, I will.
Should you have to do a urine test before you vote?
I will.
Maybe we should check to make sure you're not using illegal drugs if you're voting.
I will play devil's advocate that a lot of those other things they're referring to have research, like coke, certain hallucinogens, heavier stuff, have recorded data that there is deterioration to the brain, which could lead to less sensibility, more rashness.
Aging does that as well.
But
so maybe we should challenge 70-year-olds.
Not the point of this. I mean, again, not that these are things that are irrelevant because they're relevant, but to this case, I don't think they're points of interest. What's points of interest in this case is it constitutional to ask people if they're an unlawful user of something that they're lawfully using?
But that's when you get at someone's mental state.
It is self-incrimination.
Yes. That
wait a second.
And public safety.
Wait a second. Who's that? Is this my spiritual advisor?
Yea, and verily.
Oh, my.
Oh, snap.
It's Gandalf.
Where you come from?
Well, what's up, spiritual advisor?
Well, just wondering about this case.
Well, what?
The thing is,
okay,
that bothers me and what has been said is they said, okay, suppose you're in Colorado and it's legal, blah, blah, blah. No, state law is irrelevant as far as the question of whether you have a constitutional right. A state can never impair your constitutional rights. Therefore, whether it's legal in that state or not is completely irrelevant.
That's a great point, actually.
You know, this is why he's in the field of spiritual advising.
And the other thing is, too, I feel like a very relevant argument in that regard is, that, like, yes, not as particularly relevant to this case, but at the same time, if you're going to have something that's legally available in certain states, you have to have some sort of cooperation of, like, understanding of, like, okay, just because I have to go on a business trip here and I bring my vape cart with me doesn't mean I should be looking over my shoulder every 5 seconds for police officers.
But and that's facts right there, right? That's facts. So let's keep playing this video. Wait a second, Bill. What do you think?
You have to do that with guns.
No, don't go to Singapore.
No,
Or Russia.
no, I know.
Yeah,
That's not a place you'll leave easily.
Or North Korea.
Okay. Bill,
That's even harder to get
Bill,
to.
real quick. Do you have an opinion, real quick, or we're going to keep playing a video?
Yeah, I forget what I was starting to
All
say.
right, keep playing the video.
Our position is Congress made a judgment in 922G3 itself that it is in fact dangerous to mix firearms with habitual use or addiction to controlled substances.
Congress made a judgment, not a jury, not a court, Congress. And that judgment alone strips the right. No individualized finding, no proof you misused the firearm, no proof you're violent, just status. And here's the cleanest admission.
That way, and
But
I
that would
think
be
we
your
would
backup position. Your primary position is if it's scheduled in any way, so long as you use it a couple of times a week, you're subject to disarmament.
That is our position because of the combined effects.
A couple of times a week.
Who the
That's
fuck
it.
is this bitch?
That's the threshold. Use marijuana twice a week, you're subject to disarmament. That should bother you even if you hate marijuana, which I personally do. Because this isn't about weed. It's about categories. Now, here's where it gets uncomfortable for the government. Justice Gorsuch pushed back.
Habitual drunkard, the American Temperance Society back in the day said 8 shots of whiskey a day only made you an occasional drunkard.
What?
We have to remember the founding era. The founding era. To be a habitual drunkard, you had to do double that. Okay? John Adams took a tankard of hard cider with his breakfast every day. James Madison reportedly drank a pint of whiskey every day. Thomas Jefferson said he wasn't much of a user of alcohol. He only had 3 or 4 glasses of wine a night. Okay? Are they all habitual drunkards who would be properly disarmed for life under your theory?
That's devastating. John Adams drank hard cider every morning. James Madison, the guy who wrote the Second Amendment, reportedly drank a pint of whiskey a day. Thomas Jefferson drank wine daily. So let's apply the government's logic. Habitual intoxication, category, disarmed. Would Madison be disarmed? Would Adams? Would Jefferson? Because that's the historical tradition test under Bruin. And the government doesn't want that comparison. Now listen to what happens when the court suggests requiring real proof of dangerousness.
I think this is all the way down from G1 felons, every single category of felons, even a serial murderer. You would have to be able to second guess. Is that person really dangerous? Is that a good proxy? How many people? What other kinds of offenses?
That's the fear. If courts require actual proof someone is dangerous, the entire framework of categorical gun bans gets exposed because right now it's easier to disarm by label. Felon, unlawful user, prohibited person, category first, rights later. Let's be clear, this isn't a case about someone waving a gun around while being high. It's about whether Congress can define you as dangerous simply because you fall into a legislative box. If frequency alone is enough, if illegality alone is enough, if a congressional judgment alone is enough, then the Second Amendment isn't functioning as a right. It's functioning as a conditional privilege, and the Supreme Court is now deciding how far that logic can go. Pay attention to this case, because it won't stop at marijuana. One thing's for certain and 2 things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants.
And as a substance precedent, just as, you know, it's not America, Winston Churchill would consume cocaine to get through the late nights of the World War. There's a long history.
I mean, to me, it's not even comparable. But if it were that is enough of a precedent for this to be proved as complete hogwash.
And even not just on a general level, there's been plenty of court cases that have brought up the fact that times have changed. Times have changed, thoughts have changed, opinions have changed. They're just not acknowledging at all that factor at all to this. They're at least the people making the case are just not acknowledging changing times. They're willing to refer when these cases that they're referring to, the year that they were codified and whatnot, but not acknowledge, hey, a lot of times passed since then. A lot of opinions have changed.
They're just trying to hold a position that they've traditionally been holding. And just
I don't know, man. You work for the government. Obviously, you're doing the job that they want you to do, man. But to stand up there and fucking say the shit that they're saying, I'm glad I could hear this audio. I'm glad I can hear what the government is spending money on working on. This is what they're working on. And I say,
bullshit.
But I will say this:
is par for the course.
Here's the thing: there's all this going on, but we see more states legalizing. We see dispos continue to run. And in my opinion, the country as a whole has seen this makes money. And if something makes money to that regard, we've learned that's pretty much okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I think there's going to be stuff like this going on. And people are going to freak out.
It's part of the journey.
It's here to stay, though. In my opinion, I think it's here to stay.
Yeah, just part of the journey.
What was that, Spiritual? Can you bump up Spiritual's audio here?
Are you saying you would legalize crack because there's money to be made in it?
Oh, no, shit. What I'm saying...
Ad gain.
That's not my personal moral belief. What I'm saying is the reading of the country. However, what I will say is that I think there is plenty of precedent for your body, your choice, and you bear the consequences for it. And...
Your body, your choice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, spit on that thing. Yeah.
You like that girl, don't you?
No, I don't.
Hey, listen, it's funny. I think that shit's funny as fuck.
But yeah, but there's plenty enough information about all this stuff now. Even fentanyl nowadays, the people who choose to do that, if you choose to ignorantly use something while there's information out there to educate you that hey, this is bad. Yeah, go ahead, do it. We have too many people in the world right now, and we're
all right. Do you have anything that any thoughts on this?
No, I mean, pretty much made sense.
Dan, you got any thoughts on this?
I mean, really, my main concern was what if you're a cannabis business owner? Are you allowed to carry a firearm?
There's another.
There's
security.
And that's it. And listen, that's a really good point because they can't even send their money to the fucking bank. So damn well a lot of these dispensaries are sitting with cash in their stores and shit. And they're sitting ducks, and then they're targeted for that, and then the government targets you too.
In my opinion, the day can.
But again,
go ahead. Sorry.
There's a constitutional point. Your constitutional rights cannot be taken away without amending the Constitution. And there is a procedure to do that. And they did not do that when they came up with this law to say you lose your gun rights.
Yep.
Whoa. Right on.
I think that speaks more to the
I think that's the bottom line.
Yep. Yeah. All right, Bill, final thought on this, if you have one. If not, we're going to get into some fun shit here in a second.
Let's get into some fun shit.
Yeah, let's go. All right, if we're going to get into fun shit, guys, it is game night. All right, that's a little Irish jig. Tonight, if we can put it up on the big board, I don't know if you can put it up there, but tonight we are playing a game called High or Irish. And Bill, I'm going to have you, there we go, baby. Bill, I'm going to have you do the intros.
Yeah, man.
And then we're going to play this damn game. Now, I think part of this game is that there's some hits that you have to do if you're wrong, correct? Is that correct, Bill?
Oh, you're asking me? I'm sorry.
Correct.
Well, you got 3 seconds to lock in your answer, and you must say either high, lock, Irish, lock, or both lock. And if you get it wrong, you take a penalty hit. Yes.
A penalty hit. So we have to agree ahead of time, guys, how we're going to take our penalty hits. Should we have the bong out here for that?
Yeah, I got my breath. Yeah.
Bong hits if we get this wrong. What do you think, Dan?
I mean, fuck it, let's do it.
All right.
What an answer.
Right on. He's down. All right, control room. Can you help us out with maybe some flour and that piece of glass? Yeah. All right.
So, you want me to do the intro here?
Yeah, do the intro while we're getting all set up.
All right, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, it's a little too loud. Go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game is High, Irish, or both. I'm going to read a word or phrase, and our panel must decide whether it comes from cannabis culture, Irish culture, or somehow both. You have 3 seconds to lock in your answer, and you must say high lock, Irish lock, or both lock. And if you get it wrong, you take the hit.
Okay.
All right, easy enough.
Hey, Jeff, welcome. Welcome. Look at this. This is beautiful. Welcome, Jeff, to the show.
So I'll just hit the rules real quick. Bill reads the term out loud. Players have 3 seconds. You must yell blah, blah, blah. Once answers are locked, Bill reveals the correct answer. Any player who answers incorrectly receives a penalty hit. And play moves immediately to the next term to keep pace and keep it fast and funny.
See, many people...
This is the strain of the day. Don't smoke that one.
When they have company over, they bring out a cheese tray. I prefer this much more.
Thanks, brother. You're right. Some people bring tea and cheese trays out. That's not what Jeff does. He brings different fucking things out.
So, Phil, is it you and Todd or all 4 of you playing?
All 4 of us. All 4 of us are playing, and I don't know. We'll ask Jeff if he wants to play along, too. I guess we're just going to play here because we got the penalty bong here. So,
and who's going to keep score? Who's going to keep it honest over there?
Not the people smoking.
I don't know. Maybe I could ask Jeff to help keep score, and we'll all try to figure this out.
And you guys have to be honest. No change in your answers.
Yeah, you can't change your answers. Now we're going to get a word, and we have to figure out if this is high, Irish, or both. Okay. If we get it wrong, we got to do a bong hit. I hope we get a bunch right because it's going to take a minute. But let's see how it goes. Sometimes our games work really fucking good. Sometimes we have to cut it short. Sometimes we just have to scrap them because they don't work. But I don't think that's going to be the case. So Jeff, why don't you roll in the Irish music and we'll get it right into the first round. Kick it. Okay.
All right, players. Is everyone ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Let's play High, Irish, or both.
All right, let's go.
Our first question, our first term. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Our first term is scrog. S-C-R-O-G, scrog.
I don't think that's our first one.
Oh, well then.
That doesn't seem to be right in this
Okay, Bill, why don't we just go with what's on here?
Oh, what do you got up there then?
Ooh. It's pronounced Mihal.
I think it's Methial.
Guys, I think we're going to be doing some bong hits in a minute.
That's got to be Irish, yo.
All right, so you lock in on Irish?
He's got Irish.
I'm locking in Irish.
I'm going to lock in on cannabis.
Shit.
Todd?
I'm glad I like bong hits. Do you want me to go first? Okay. I'm going to say, fuck, man. I'm going to say cannabis. This is a high term.
It's probably some piece of equipment or something.
Something. I don't
just
know.
the way it's spelled, though. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say it's an Irish lock.
So we're split at the table here.
I'm gonna say it's Irish, boy.
All right, 2 of us are doing bong hits.
Before you start growing, you need to hook up your Mihal. Something like that. Like, make sure you got your Mihal hooked up.
All right.
Okay, so who said what?
Let's see.
Who said what?
My man over here.
All right, Bucket Man. Do your bong hit. I'll do mine real quick. We got to be quick on the bong hits.
Give me a lighter.
Right there.
This is Mihal's, an old Irish term describing a community-based cooperative labor system where neighbors assist one another with heavy tasks such as harvesting.
Did you know that?
I did not.
But
I have a neighbor who is a Mihal. Hey, now, straight the fuck up.
Are you serious?
I'm no bullshit. He's the favorite guy on the block.
So you knew this?
I didn't know what the term meant, but I know we got one on the block. Lead it.
All right, let's go to the next word while we're doing our penalty bong hits. So we
Subjective
keep it moving.
penalty.
Okay, so it's a traditional Irish cooperative farm labor system, and you got that in your neighborhood.
You got it.
You're a fucking liar. Go ahead, next one.
That's not fair.
Gren Gold.
Wait.
Green gold.
That's not pronounced green.
It's got to be both.
Is that like
green.
an Irish term?
It's Irish bullshit right there. I'm calling Irish because that says green gold. They're saying, no, it's Gren Gold. No, that's Irish. That's,
Is it in their voice?
that's just that's that kind of shit where you're
The
like,
Gren Gold.
someone from another
just
country is
both.
like, no, it's said like this. It's like, no, it's
Okay.
spelled like this.
Green gold. Green gold. It's both.
It's Irish. I think it's just Irish.
But it's just the way.
Irish?
Yeah.
Both?
It's both, yeah. Because someone from America gonna read it green gold. You know what, I'm saying?
What do you
Like,
say, Todd Father?
I think there is a term green gold in cannabis.
I do too.
Yeah.
But they're
I'm
talking
gonna go to
Gren
higher
gold.
and Irish lock. There's both of them.
Yeah, but there's a choice of both, so you got to consider.
I'm going with the both.
I'm going with both.
I'm going with Irish.
All right, and you're going with
I'm going with
both. Locked in. Let's see what we got.
God damn!
Oh, both.
I'm counting my own points. I got two.
Yeah. Well, I got two too.
Let me hook you up, brother.
You ain't got one over here.
All right, so we got one bong hit going over to Bucket Man.
Oh, my clovers.
Let's go, Bucket Man.
Green
What
gold
are the
is
Irish
slang for
playing?
cannabis
All
right,
and a
Bucket Man
nickname
gonna
for
be getting it
valuable
tonight.
agriculture.
So it's slang for cannabis and a nickname for valuable agriculture.
There you go.
Let's
Saying
go.
every day.
Let's go. All right, next one.
Shamrock.
Shamrock. This is like a trick question or some shit, right?
All these are trick questions.
This
Is your
was a
weed
McDonald's
touch?
term.
Yo,
I
you're
was
on.
thinking
You're on
that.
talk.
Shamrock
Shakes.
shakes.
I
Hey,
want a Shamrock
Jeff,
shake.
you're on talkback and on mic, just so you know.
My answer to this is I want a Shamrock shake.
I wouldn't mind.
We should have gotten those tonight.
Like if Jeff rolled in with Shamrock
yeah,
shakes
that
right
would have
now.
been really
Oh,
good.
that would be
would've been
sweet.
really good.
That would be sweet.
I mean, I'm gonna say both because Lucky Charms and cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Shamrock.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So both.
You had this logic followed last time. I'm going with both.
I'm going with Irish.
Oh. Okay.
Irish lock ear.
I'm going to be
It's
really
a Irish,
upset if it's
Irish
just
lock
Irish.
ear.
I don't know
Really
what this
upset.
is. I'm gonna go Irish because I've never heard any weed like Shamrock.
What you know Irish now?
I don't know shit.
No.
Maybe it's an underground Irish cannabis term.
All right, I say Irish. You say
Irish.
Irish.
You say both, and you say
Irish.
Two both, two Irishes.
Oh, let's go!
Oh, you got both, boy. You know both. You got both.
Yeah.
Tree. He got tree. He got 1 9.
got
You know.
tree.
Tree
I got
1 1 2.
I got two.
You got two?
I took 2 hits.
No, see,
No,
you
that
got-
means
you
That
won
means you
one.
got it wrong.
You taking L's, motherfucker. He's shit. Somebody listen. I'll keep score for you.
All right, I'm
Just
gonna,
keep hitting the bong. I'll keep your score.
You owe the table a hit.
Okay, yeah, I can't wait for that. Boy, that's the only thing about being too damn smart. Sometimes you don't get to hit that goddamn thing.
Nah, it's cool.
Well, the thing
I don't
about
wanna
being too
embarrass
high
myself.
is that you don't forget that you weren't. That you do forget. I
I'm
can't
a half a
articulate.
hitter,
I can't speak.
motherfuckers, man.
I didn't do a
Jive.
half a hit. That was a full fucking hit. All right, the next word is fimming.
Fiming.
Fiming.
I was gonna say that sounds disgusting.
Irish.
Yeah, I think I've seen that in the adult film industry.
I'm fimming.
That's definitely Irish.
It could be an Irish pornographic term.
Well, you got fiming.
Yeah, I think the film came from Ireland.
You got fiming on your
All right,
face
so-
before?
I'm saying
she's
Irish.
fimming. She's
Irish
fimming.
lock.
That's definitely
One
So-
guy looked
I
like a
want to say
leprechaun.
Irish too.
Facts.
However, I have a strong
Irish?
suspicion.
So that's
Irish.
3 Irishes.
Irish.
I'm gonna say Irish too.
You
Let's
guys
make
think
it.
the Irish are freaks.
Full Irish table.
We're
It's a
gonna
full
either.
house, baby.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen.
shit.
Nobody got that shit. You said Irish?
Femming.
So you might as well just do another one.
That
Why-
sounds like something you do, Phil.
Yeah, but Looks like you're doing another bong hit, big man.
I'm fimming right now. If that means just
Bill, we're gonna be fucked the hell up over here.
I haven't hit a bong in like 5 years.
And judging by the cloud I saw coming out of the green room,
I want to go to a growery tomorrow. Just run up. Do you know what fimming is? And if they say no, I'm gonna be like, come back and be like,
It's a cutting technique
got
similar to
scammed.
topping.
Get your fimming finger
what
out
the
of my
fuck
face.
is topping? Like sprinkles?
It's the dominant factor during an intercourse session between two adults.
We know you don't know what that is.
Oh my!
Cannabis industry.
Okay, so shit. I guess we had to not doing
Irish
cultivating
Creek.
lately.
There has to be a strain like that, so it's definitely.
I'm gonna say both. Yeah, now I'm saying
that's,
both.
That's what the dispensary world done to us. Now we lost our fucking skills.
Irish Cream.
No one's fimming.
Right, anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
Anymore.
And does Irish cream always follow fimming, or is it?
It can sometimes proceed
it
or
could.
follow. It depends. It really. Do you have any issues, like any diseases or anything? That
Bill,
would be the
I think
factor there.
Bill, I think the idea is for you not to get any Irish cream on your face
Or inside you.
or inside of you. He's right.
Yeah.
So I guess fimming is a way of getting away from it.
I'm gonna start off with this one.
Okay. We haven't even done our penalty hits for the last one, so hurry the fuck up.
hurry up, man.
Okay. Shit, let's get it in. Get it in, man. Y'all
I'll
talk.
say this. I hope I remember tomorrow to just get on camera and just be like, why isn't anyone filming anymore? Why? Where did filming go? And give no context.
If we run out of weed, I might have to go in the weed claw machine and get some more.
I got my dad.
The weed closet.
Time to play the game.
We could take real
Who took
penalty
a L?
hits.
Who took a
I
L?
took an L. Let me get that.
So
I
just
took
as an aside,
He took the L. Let him get some. Let him get some.
just as an aside, I make Irish cream to give out on the holidays.
How do you do
You
this?
do?
I've never
And
done
over the weekend, I probably
I
made
have done
3
that.
gallons of it.
Are we being disgusting? Can we do that? I mean, is that what?
I'm not standing up.
I'm Irish.
You're Irish. I'm Irish.
I see what you did there.
And you're Bob Darker as well.
I'm Bob Dark.
Bob Darker.
I feel like for the rest of the night, we should refer to the bong as the
Pull
shillelagh.
that bowl.
The shillelagh.
The shillelagh.
Is that what they call their smoking pieces in Ireland?
No, shillelagh is like
Clear
a
that
it's like a
shit.
club.
Oh.
You beat your
So
neighbors
wouldn't that
with
be
it.
this location?
Say it again.
Wouldn't that be this place rather than the bong?
Does my spiritual advisor know any of the terminology we've done so far?
Whoa.
So
No, but I have a search engine.
Well, I think that was well fucking said, to be honest with you. All right,
Take
so
your penalty hit.
can you pack me a penalty hit real quick, and then we can move on to this goddamn Irish cream. So I can
Why don't
get
you do
that.
the hit while the rest of us move on?
Okay, let's go. Start
Right.
guessing.
Irish cream. What do you say, guys? What's your vote?
I'm gonna say both.
what I'm gonna do?
You're being wasteful.
All right, we got 2 votes. What do you got, Todd?
You need
I
to.
wanna say-
I'm
what is
saying-
the
I'm saying both.
probability?
I'm going with
If you
both.
just pick any 2 words at random, will you come up with the name of some strain of?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
But
going
also,
with
There
I
are
would-
so goddamn many weed names.
I also wouldn't be surprised if it's one of those things where it's like, Irish cream is an American term. Like they don't refer to it as Irish cream in Ireland.
Like General Tso's chicken.
Yeah, like that. Or
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, in Ireland they call that something
All
different.
right, so what'd you guys? What's your
call it
vote?
pork.
Both.
Might have gotten
Both.
played.
What's your vote?
Both.
Both.
All right, I vote both as well. I'm taking a penalty hit right
Both,
now.
both.
Yeah.
Tree, man. I got tree.
You know what I'm feeling like?
Bailey style liqueur and cannabis strain name.
Nice.
Come on.
But what? That
Larf.
Larf. I'm a larf.
There's larfs and then there's the O-larfs from around the corner. Mick larfs.
Fuck you, both.
Live action role fighting.
Live
It's like
action
LARPing is a bunch of guys
LARPing.
meeting in a field playing lizards. LARPing is just a bunch of guys meeting in a field and fist fighting.
Yeah. or they're doing something gay.
That would be yeah, they're fisting.
Yeah, that shit don't
Comparing
sound
shillelaghs.
right.
It's when you hold. Yeah, I think it's not good. I was going to say what I think it is, but
If you're getting larfed, That shit ain't right.
Knuckle touch.
I think that means that someone held onto your pee-pee while you were peeing.
It's a prison term.
Damn, how you going there?
Yeah, that's a prison term.
Damn.
That's how dominant they want to be in there.
That's what I think
Doesn't
LARP
even sound
is.
like a language.
You pee when I tell you to.
I don't know what the fuck these words are.
Okay, I'm going to say Irish.
Larf.
I'm going to break up this Nazi Irish.
He said,
Yeah,
bring it up.
Irish.
I'm going to Irish with that too.
All right, I'm going to go the opposite. Say hi. Let's go.
Let's see.
Oh, damn!
I'm still coughing from my last penalty hit, but I'm happy.
Well, shit is my penalty hit now, boy. You know. Let me hit that dime team right now.
LARF has two primary definitions. Who's calling bullshit?
Shit. Low quality, airy buzz on bottom of land. Please don't give me that.
Small,
don't
airy,
I
underdeveloped
told you
lower
LARF
buds.
was bad.
Sometimes called popcorn
We knew
buds.
LARF was bad.
I'm going to send a DM to every brand that follows me tomorrow. I'll be like, do you know what do you call low quality buds?
LARF.
If it isn't a LARF, I'm going to LARF. All over the place.
Wait a minute. Wait. We said that
steps.
this is high, right?
I'm
Yep.
high.
Oh, okay. You know what? It's also a British Cockney term, but that's British, not Irish. So.
Well, not on this game. It's not.
Right,
Bill.
right. In Cockney slang, it's an I dialect spelling for laugh. Having
Well-
a few larfs with the buys.
Well,
Please close web.
Bill's trying to take my goddamn win away from me.
Nope.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right,
These
what's
guys
next?
are going to do their another one of these
Gold leaf.
motherfuckers.
Both.
I don't feel like. Did I get the last one right? Or, yeah, I got it right.
You got it right.
Gold
Irish.
leaf.
Irish. Look at how that shit's spelled.
So-
The pronunciation.
So it's Irish or both.
Oh wait, no. The pronunciation is just for the pronunciation.
Gold
It's not how they
leaf.
actually spell it.
Correct. It's just that's just pronunciation.
Well, that's
Gold.
Both.
Gold leaf.
I'm gonna go both.
I'm going with both with that.
I'm going to say both as well. Yeah, pass the weed or pack them up.
Definitely both. Gold leaf.
So are we all locked in on both?
Oh.
And there we go, boys and
Both.
girls.
Yes.
Yay.
Thank you.
All right.
Cannabis
I feel
strain
like
and
that second-
decorative manuscript art.
Yeah, I feel like that second part isn't specific to Ireland.
Quattro.
Right, I was thinking the same thing.
I feel like in France you could definitely find a gold leaf.
So
Well,
you don't.
gold leaf is
so
like-
are you saying you do not believe it's decorative manuscript art?
No, I'm saying it's not native to Ireland.
That sounds like some Greek shit.
No, it sounds like very general.
Some Roman shit out
Well,
there.
when you cover something with a really thin layer of gold, that's called gold leaf.
Gold leaf.
Or
Right.
censorship.
But I don't think that's what this is. This is decorative manuscript art. Maybe that is Irish.
Like,
I
leave
mean-
alone, like how many depictions of like religion or history have a gold leaf? Russian, English, gold leaf is very fluid.
That was the original of the gold leaf was manuscripts originally. Like when monks would make these copies of manuscripts and stuff, they add gold leaf to it to decorate it. That was kind of the first use of it. So it was decorative.
Oh, like a little bit of film on it. All right. Yeah.
Man, little cute ass page.
It's the only-
Motherfucker put a little heart on a
Yeah,
motherfucking page.
before we
or something.
started taking plastic stuff and gold leafing it in the White House, it was originally used for decorative.
See, I like that. That's called making your what's it?
Hey
making it
there. I'm
presentable.
here and ready to
Now it's
dive
called
in.
arts
What's
and
on your
crafts.
mind?
Mary
tonight?
Jane, we're live
Mary
on our
Jane's here.
St. Patty's Day
Okay.
special. Welcome. Can we go back for 1 second? Can you go back 1 second? Mary Jane? No, right there. What is manuscript art? Can you tell us what manuscript art, please, is?
Ah, manuscript art. It's a fancy way of describing those beautifully handwritten and often decorated texts from centuries past. Think of medieval illuminated manuscripts with ornate lettering,
Mary
intricate borders.
Jane. Oh, go ahead, Mary Jane. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, shut the
No
fuck
worries
up.
at all. No worries. I love a good interruption. If you've got more questions or if we're diving back into St. Patty's Day tales, just lead the way.
Jeff, can you lower the music just a
Hey, I
smidge?
told Mary Jane. I told Todd to stop fucking interrupting you. I really did. I did.
Haha, well, you know Todd. He's always got something to say. But that's what makes the dynamic fun. I'm here for both of you, interruptions and all.
All right.
My
Fair,
girl.
fair
Very cool.
enough, girl. Fair enough. We'll be back to you because we don't know what half this shit is.
No problem at all. Whenever you're ready to unravel more of the mystery or just have a laugh, I'll be right here. Let's make it a good one.
Peace. Okay.
Revenge.
Peace.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. We'll bring her back when we need
All
her.
right, so what we got here, Phil?
Reveg. Or
Revenge.
Reveg, if you would.
Reveg
From the old
or
country.
reveg?
I'm gonna say
Reveg.
hi. That's reveg. Right
This
there.
is reveg, and
Which is
okay.
a cannabis term.
Yes.
For growth.
Correct.
Yeah,
so
hi.
I'm saying cannabis. I'm with
Yeah.
this.
Locked.
All right.
Cannabis.
Locked in?
Listen, here's the problem.
Cannabis
You
lock.
can't get caught up in this goddamn pronunciation shit, or you price yourself right out. We got this one right.
No.
You got that wrong?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Why- I just like saying that.
All right.
In inappropriate times that it doesn't apply to the
You are
situation.
fake news.
Okay, let's go.
Very, yeah.
Okay.
What?
Can you pronounce that for us?
Shanachie.
Oh, shit, I fucked that all
Shanachie.
up.
Sh-a-n-a-key.
Irish.
Shawnee.
Shanachie.
That is
Shanachie.
definitely
Shanachie.
Irish.
You're stepping all over me, Shanachie.
Shanachie. That sound like you wanted something.
I'm gonna say Irish. I'll go
I
out
want to
with
know
Irish.
what that is for sure.
Yeah, shit got Sean
Irish.
in the motherfucking front.
Shanachie.
I'm going Irish.
Are we all locked in on Irish?
Shit, who don't know what Sean?
I need a. There we go.
I like that you're lucky. At the end of the day, who doesn't know a Sean?
you know
If
what
you
I'm
don't,
saying?
you're pretty sus.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What was it?
So it's a traditional Irish storyteller. Did you know that? It's a storyteller.
Oh yeah,
I've never heard of that before.
Shawnachie.
I always thought the Irish word
I've
for it was
definitely heard
bullshitter.
that, yeah. That one I can definitely. I've heard it just. Yeah.
Gutatron.
Guttation.
Guttation.
This
It
is
sounds
like another cannabis part.
That sounds like a really
Gut
advanced
touching,
form of gout.
right?
I'm going to say
Gut-
cannabis.
I'm gonna say cannabis.
Guttation.
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 I'm going to say high.
Cannabis.
Good.
Fuck, man.
It's a growth thing, I think.
Something in
That's
you
what
good.
I'm saying.
I think I'm about to do a bong hit.
You can just do that without the penalty.
I know. I'm due for one anyway. Let's go with high.
Godfather, what's your vote?
I'm going with Irish with this one.
So what are all the votes? Hang on a second.
I think we're all
High.
High.
Well, we are, but
Hi.
And I said, what did I say? High.
I don't remember.
I said high, and you
Okay.
said
You said
Irish.
high.
3 highs, 1 Irish. Someone's doing a bong hit.
Ah, damn.
There it is. Guttation is a secretion of droplets of water from the pores of plants.
Yeah, I
My
knew
God.
it. I fucking knew it.
My goal is to smoke all the weed.
I'm just gonna see
I really know all the answers.
Do the penalty hit.
Sap droplets that cannabis plants excrete.
Is that what you're doing? You're like, oh no, I got it wrong.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Lucky Leaf. Lucky Leaf.
Lucky Leaf.
That is a spot-on Irish accent. Let me hear that one again.
Fuck you too.
Okay, Bill. Settle down.
Yeah, let me get both.
Lucky Leaf.
I'm gonna say both too.
There's got to be a weed called Lucky Leaf. So
It's not
I'm
even that- it could be
and,
just a
and
term.
how can Lucky Leaf not have an Irish connotation?
Word,
I'm going to
it's
say
a both. Why? That's both of them.
Are we all locked in on both?
We're all by.
Both.
Yeah.
Both team.
Okay, we all got that run right.
No.
No bong hits.
Tawn.
Tawn.
I heard that in anime.
Tone.
What did the anime consist of?
Gods and
I'm toned the fuck up.
samurai. It was called Hell's Paradise, but that was taunt, like tan.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
I do have autism.
I'm sorry.
No, you're listen,
See?
you
That's
have
what you
to.
get,
That's what you get.
You gotta own the word. You gotta own the word.
I knew we were gonna get some backlash sometime.
Shit, Bill.
That's
I
all.
warned you.
So,
I warned you.
Phil be baiting backlash.
Oh my.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go high on this one.
I'm going to say Irish on this
I was
one.
gonna say both.
Oh, see, now we got some interesting shit. We all answered differently so far. I'm
gonna go Irish on this. Irish.
So I went Irish. You went Irish. And we've got both, and we've got high. Let's go.
Irish. Do the jig, boy.
That's right. All right, gentlemen. We got 2 bong hits coming up, a la carte style.
Where's the ball?
He's preparing it for you.
There you go. Empty it for you.
Baba Booey.
Place it in the bong.
Tawn is an old Irish word meaning a driving, a leading, or a raid, specifically referring to a cattle raid or plundering expedition.
What the fuck is that?
That's what tawn is supposed to mean.
It's like
still don't know what the fuck it
getting cattle back into their pen or like moving them.
Epic, Irish epic.
You got that in? Hey, hold on.
Sheepdog shit.
Do you got that in your neighborhood? Too?
Famously used
I don't know anything about that one.
Okay, you got a lot of Irish shit going on. You got to fucking ask.
You also answered that very Jamaican.
Yes.
No.
He's mixing cultures like a motherfucker. All right, next one while Danny's gonna do his shit. This one's called
I got that
Ogham.
Man,
how you get out of that?
It says
That must be some Irish shit.
That's baloney.
What? How do you fucking say it then? How do you say it, Jake?
Man, shit. Listen.
Well, if there's an apostrophe, it'd be Ogham.
So, what is that?
What?
I love the explanation of those words.
But
like
there's why doesn't it say OG and it says OW?
It's usually when there's a W, the G is silent.
All right, I don't know anything about weed that says this, so I'm going to say Irish.
I'm going to say Irish.
I have the proper pronunciation if you want it.
I'm the proper pronunciation.
Yes, please.
It's either, you could use either O-am or Og-am.
Irish.
Hold on a second. Mary Jane, how do you spell the... Hold on a second. Mary Jane, how do you spell the word that's spelled O-G? How do you pronounce the word spelled O-G-H-A-M?
That word is pronounced Oam. It's an ancient Irish...
Yep.
I didn't ask
confirmation.
No, but you should have known that the assistant was going to give you unless you tell it, don't.
That's okay. Everybody fucking guess.
Irish.
All right, we got it. Ancient Irish alphabet. Mary Jane, I'm not asking her shit no more. She's just too fucking smart. All right, the next one is called Scrog.
Irish.
That's Irish.
I say Irish. Danny? Scrog. Irish. We're locked in on Irish on this one, Bill.
Wow. Oh, I was just thinking about this, like some bad weed. Screen of green canopy training method.
What?
I'll
what
cover
the fuck does that
myself
mean?
in a screen of green canopy training method. And
What does that mean?
What is that?
What is that? All right.
When I looked it up.
Probably when you said
Go back.
Right,
Hey, go back.
Hit the next
I just want to know what the fuck it is real quick. What's the name? Hey, what's the name? What's Scrog mean?
I
Mary
looked it
Jane?
up. Okay, let her.
Scrog is short for screen of green. It's a cannabis growing technique where you use a horizontal screen to train the plants. The goal is to create an even canopy so all those buds get maximum light and you get maximum yield.
That's interesting.
Okay, so the light filters on there.
But there's another definition.
Okay.
Put it in there.
It's
But-
English
What we
or
got?
Scottish
That,
dialect.
It just said that's not a word. That's if anything, that's that's an abbreviation.
Acronym.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so
Yeah, it threw us off.
invalid.
All right, what we got? What we got?
I'll still do the hit.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
But it is an English and Scottish term referring
I'm
to a
just here to
stunted
keep it
bush.
all flowing smoothly.
Are you
Well-
now?
All right, here we go. Green dragon.
Oh.
Both.
Cannabis.
That's definitely got to be some cannabis.
Name me. Go find me an Irish history book where they bring up a dragon.
I don't think they do.
I'm going to go high with that.
I'm going to say high.
Cannabis.
Yeah, me too.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah, hi then.
We're all locked in on
I get
high.
really
We're still
upset
doing
if I'm
penalty
wrong,
hits
but,
from the last one.
You're all locked in.
Oh, both.
You're all doing another penalty hit.
Damn.
I knew I should have trusted my instinct.
Show me the.
You all right over
That
there?
definitely
player?
is not like long standing.
My
That
man
has to
knocking
be
it
like at
off.
least 1980 they
Holding
introduced
it down.
Green Dragon Irish alcohol. This is not like a long standing like, oh, this is an old Irish term or
We might
something
be
like
running
that.
out. We can't smoke this strain of the day yet.
Take it easy.
save this shit right here.
Take it easy.
Some more weed out.
The green dragon's spiritual meaning represents wisdom, growth, and divine transformation.
He's got a hit on the last one, and then we all got to do another fucking hit again.
Ugh.
I think we need a timeout, Bill. How many are left? Control room. How many of these are left?
The Irish
You don't need no
Dragon.
timeout, man.
I think
let's rock and roll out this motherfucker.
Oh shit! I guess there's a few more games to play here.
Yeah, that's right. Let's keep losing.
Yeah, save some just in
Well,
case.
you know how you lose a
Yeah.
game.
My
You
man,
don't play it.
This guy's spilling it all over the
take
motherfucking
it
place.
easy.
Get the fuck out
you
of
guys
here.
are going to be scromming before the
Where's
end of
the
this
cleaning
night.
crew, motherfucker?
Come
They
on,
caught
bro.
me.
Shit.
Dumb bitch.
What the fuck?
He's spilling weed.
Clover. Both.
I
think we got it,
drops
like,
out this bitch.
3 more to
There's a
go.
lot more than drops. All right, here we go. Clover.
Irish. Yeah, I'm gonna go both actually. Yeah, that's been hitting me too much in the face now. I'm gonna go both. And then get really upset if it's just Irish.
Both? All right, I'm both.
Both.
Let it roll. There we go.
What the fuck is that?
We already saw the answer.
Yay! Is this Jeopardy?
Ball used in the sport of hurling.
Do we get the answer before the question?
Yeah, it didn't work
My
out
bad, I
right.
must have double clicked.
In
It's
Ireland,
okay.
hurling is
It's
a
okay,
sport,
Jeff.
huh?
It's okay, brother. He might have double pressed it.
Jeff trying to save us some hits.
Emerald Isle.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen a strain called
He
Emerald
feeling
Isle.
for a motherfucker out here.
Emerald Isle is an Irish term and definitely either a term for growth in cannabis or a strain.
All right, I'm gonna
Both.
say both as
Both,
well.
yeah, both.
I'd say both.
Bill knows the fucking answers.
No, I don't. I don't have the answers.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Well, I had some answers, but not all.
Okay.
Where's the lighter?
Are you saying? What are you saying on? We all said both. What are you saying, Todd?
Emerald Isle. Well, definitely Emerald is going to be Irish. Emerald Isle.
Yep.
The weed take you out of here. Both.
Yep.
Let's see it. Oh yeah. Hey now.
Yes, the Pete Master.
Oh, the game is going kaflooey. All right.
Imbus.
Imbecile.
Imbus.
I'm gonna go with high.
Imbus.
I'm Bus.
Imbus.
Imbus.
Nice to meet you, Bus.
Imbus.
I'm gonna go
That's a
with
weird
both.
name you got there.
You're going with both. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm gonna say
Not
high.
Irish. I'm going Irish.
I'm saying high.
I'm going high.
Irish.
I'm going Irish.
Oh my spiritual virus. My spiritual virus. My spiritual advisor said Irish.
Can you be also his articulate advisor too?
Yeah, that might be tough task.
That's a tough task.
I know that game.
All right, so I think we're locked in. I said high, and I'm doing a hit.
We're doing a penalty hit as well.
Yeah.
What I said?
That one I'm less annoyed about
So
because that definitely.
my spiritual advisor got it right, and so did Todd Father.
No, he said Irish, didn't he?
He said Irish.
Okay, I thought you said Irish. I was like, that's not. Yeah,
Well, Irish would be both.
yeah exactly.
Yeah. But we didn't formally say that, so
Take it easy.
I think there's still one hit each on the one we got all wrong that we still owe
I
the
still,
table.
yeah, I wasn't past the. I got involved in the next question.
Old Irish term for sacred poetic inspiration or great knowledge, famously associated with the filly
So
of ancient Ireland.
So they were spitting. They were spitting. The boys in Ireland were in a circle. They were. What was the word? They were
Bill, you're lucky you're not sitting over here.
We get imbus. Yeah, we gotta get in our imbus cipher.
I would say Bill's lucky he's at the news desk
The
right
Irish
now.
rap game, like. But that sounds wild.
You could probably smell it from over there.
It's coming up the steps through the ventilation system. It's coming all the way up to
Can you guys
this floor.
imagine what
Good.
Irish rap
I'm
would sound
glad.
like?
Does that say autoflower?
Yes, can't high.
High.
That's definitely high.
Todd?
Autoflower. Oh, that's high.
All right, let's see it. I think we're honoring St. Patty's Day so eloquently. I'm not going to fucking lie.
And I was hesitant to say this because I was afraid of being offensive, but I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of like clover treatment that they call autoflower over there. I was like, is that crossing the line? I don't know.
Light your mind.
Is that it?
Thanks.
Well, that's it, folks. Thank you for playing along with Irish, high or both.
Well, there are no winners or losers. Just people who are higher than others.
I can tell you,
but we did good.
I think the conclusion to this game should be where there are no winners or losers.
I think the people of color won.
Just people that are higher than others. And I still need to take my penalty.
All right.
Hey, who funny?
Kill the music.
Yeah, this music's killing me.
That's what I think.
I can't take anymore.
Then you play that.
All right, we're gonna listen. I can't even fucking breathe. We're gonna take a break, and we'll be back. Are you good? You good? Control room.
Are you good?
How you doing?
Can we take a break? Jeff?
Control room, were you eaten by bears?
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Yeah.
Marijuana is huge.
So many dispensaries have resorted to a bland, impersonal shopping experience, where you often don't even get to see a sample of the cannabis you're planning on purchasing before you buy it. If you're looking for that extra personal touch, come check out High Roller Dispensary in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our staff are avid cannabis connoisseurs who are sure to help you find the strains that fit you best. Whether you're looking for premium flower, edibles, concentrates, or tinctures, we have you covered with over 100 different strains to choose from, all of which are able to be seen, smelled, and thoroughly examined in our elegant showroom. If you're in a rush, we offer a seamless online ordering system that allows for in-depth exploration of all that we have to offer. So whether you're a novice or a seasoned stoner, be sure to stop by High Roller Dispensary and we'll make sure you're floating on Cloud 9 by the time you leave.
Right around here, 15 inches, maybe if you're younger, you go up to 19 inches, you know? Yeah, if you know, you already went the big end.
Sometimes a CIO might make commitments to a CEO that they just can't fulfill, and it's very hard to succeed in those environments. You really want to be able to set the expectation right up front.
How would you feel with no sex, no weed for a month or two? I'm going to be really angry. I just feel sorry for Jake. Yeah, Jake's going to get fucked up.
Wow, this is Phil. Yeah, for this is all you. This is the Cough Country OG pink hoodie.
Hey, I'm OG Ganja Goddess, and you're watching Cough Country TV. Peace.
This is Chef Marvin Jane, and you're watching Cough Country TV, live from New York.
All right, we're back. Sorry,
getting
guys.
there. Here we go.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back.
Welcome back. Little break.
That was fun.
Yeah,
I
it was a good
enjoyed
game.
that
I'm
game.
pretty high
Yeah,
right
that
now.
was decent, man.
And you can't, and like, you know, like, you don't want it to be too easy, which it wasn't.
No.
And it was challenging.
Yeah.
It was fairly challenging.
Yeah.
Not the highest level, but fairly challenging.
I think so too. So that was kind of cool game.
Yeah.
And listen, St. Patty's Day is a green holiday. You can see, guys, I'm all greened out. I got the green going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Late night green.
Late night green.
You feel me?
Shout it out. But yeah, so you know, that's our little way to honor St. Patty's Day. And so what we got going on now is kind of something that we always have going on at this time of night. Is Bill's here to give us the news. What's up, Bill?
What's happening, Phil? So good to see you.
What's going on, brother?
A whole lot going on in the news world, but I want to start off with how you feeling?
Well, we're good over here. I can tell you that.
There seem to be clouds rolling through the studio.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we're not moving in slow motion and things are kind of flowing over here. But no, we're doing good. That was a fun game.
That was fun.
Always fun to have a consequence. And I think we may have shorted the house a hit each, if my fucking counting's correct. But fuck it, we did plenty of hits, right, Bill?
Did plenty. I'm telling you. Some of the smoke alarms started going on up here in the newsroom.
Well,
just from the smoke coming through the events.
It's the smoke alarm. You going? Oh, look, there's smoke. Look at that.
Yeah. Well,
Nice.
it could be that. So let's. Why don't we talk about some stories that?
Yeah.
So these are some stories that Cough Country News has covered, guys. So if you are not subscribed to Cough Country News, go over and subscribe
Now's
to
the
Cough
time.
Country News. Now is the time. We're going to be in Atlantic City tomorrow at the Champs show. So
yeah.
If you're,
Hoping to catch a few people, maybe a couple of interviews if possible. I think that would be fun.
Yep, we're going to go through the show and find out what's going on, and then you'll report back on that, right?
Absolutely. And if you're at the show and you see us there, please step on up and say hi. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, not too close, right?
Not too close. Don't make it weird.
Yeah.
But
all right, no, don't put hands on him. If you see Bill, don't put hands on him and shit. Just say hi. Just
No
say
getting touchy.
Yeah, just say
no
hi
touching.
and shit.
Yeah, just say hi.
Okay.
Please do not touch our bill.
Yeah, do not.
But listen, we got a couple of good stories.
All right, tell us
You wanna
about
start?
what's
So,
going on.
Like we were talking earlier in the show, Gen Z is moving away from flour and they're getting into vapes. They don't seem to be liking it. So I got a couple of stats for you here. In California, shoppers spent over 10% more on vapes than flour last month, and 170% more on vapes than on edibles. It's incredible, right?
100 and what?
170% more on vapes than on edibles.
It's pretty wild.
It's understandable. They're creatures of convenience more than we are.
Specifically Gen Z, yeah.
Yeah,
No
and
doubt.
That, and I think, over the years, the amount of, whether you call it clarification or misinformation there's been about smoke versus vapor, between
Right.
that convenience and, just it being cannabis and not nicotine, yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Right. I mean, no one's going to pretend that smoking is good for you.
No.
But the question is, I think for a long time people have thought, well, vaping, it's just vapor. It's not a problem. And it's just not true.
Well, I will say that there's a
I
completely
can tell you
different...
this one tastes pretty goddamn good, Bill.
Yeah. But we don't know if it's better for you or it might be worse for you.
A lot of those...
There's no long-term studies yet. Go ahead, I'm
Well,
sorry.
those long-term studies, a lot of those stem from cigarettes. They weren't stemming from people
Sure.
smoking joints. And we all know how cigarettes are constructed versus joints or anything with cannabis.
Right.
We're not saying joints are perfectly rolled or perfectly made, but they're certainly not cigarettes.
I think you nailed it the first time. It is a product of convenience. I mean, there was a point in time where I'm like, where I saw this, the whole vape thing was just like, it started off with just like people replacing, cigarettes with vape. And when I saw that, I'm like, you know what, man, they're onto something, because if they can then turn that into this,
yes,
then we're onto something. And it doesn't surprise me that, but for me, one doesn't replace the other.
Right, they're definitely different.
I'm using the pen. I'm using the pen when I can't do anything else. Right. I'm using the pen when I'm trying to be discreet, or I'm in a crowd of people, or I just want to do my own thing.
Well, I think whether people know it or not, like I was saying earlier, they call it concentrate for a reason. And I bet if you ask most people, if they got down to that point, they'd say, well, I can't really say why, but I just feel like I'm more operational with the pen. And I've heard that before too, and it's just basically that
you're convenient.
I mean, you are. I mean, listen, you don't get as fucked up on a pen as you do.
Right. But Phil, you grew up with flour, so you know exactly how that feels, and you know what it's all about. But probably some of the Gen Z folks, they may have never even tried flour. Right, the first and only experience with cannabis could be through vape.
I mean, I'll go along with the fact that their first experience might be with a vape, but I don't know if they didn't have any flour at all.
I wouldn't be surprised right now if
well, I mean, look at the numbers.
A sentiment amongst people 20 and below is only old people smoke flour.
That's exactly what I'm starting to think as well.
And
it's going to be seen as an older person's thing to do.
I mean, what the fuck?
On the science level,
fucking flour. How the fuck did this happen?
It's on the science level, though. Vapor is thinner than smoke. If you put yourself. Yes, if you put yourself in a sealed room with a pound of weed lighting on fire, you're gonna get really high, and then you're gonna pass out and die. Versus if you took like a big Puffco, put like a big vape cart in there, the vapor started pouring out into the room, you'd get like hot and heated, and but you'd be high, and then after a while you'd probably just want to get out of the boredom. But it's going to take you a lot longer to like suffocate under a room full of vapor versus smoke. Absolutely.
I'm just thinking long-term effects.
You got me
whatever's
thinking,
in the vape that
you
you're
got me
inhaling.
thinking about a project we're working on here that I told you.
Okay, so let's move along on the story.
All right.
Yeah, let's move along. You're right. Let me see.
Thanks, Todd Father.
But we did have an interesting thing came up, and I want to point this out. The article actually had some information about underage users as well. And I thought this was interesting. Fewer high school students report using cannabis at all than 6 years ago. So the number of high school people abusing it has gone down in the past 6 years.
That doesn't surprise me either, because are they able to get to the dispensaries, and if they are, how many of them have that cool older brother or anything like that? They're getting their shit from dealers. And of course, if anything, a kid who is very accustomed to how they feel within a very short, narrow view of how they live their life is going to be like, well, wait, I feel off smoking this street card. I'm going to stop using it.
Well, they're just saying, they didn't get into all the details of that, just that the number of high school students using has gone down in the past 6 years. And those who do, vaping is the dominant format. So.
And
I think they're missing out on bong hits, if you ask me, man. The bong hit is a wonderful fucking thing, Dan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
They have more choice now.
I feel like it's
That's
really
what it is.
antisocial nowadays.
They have more choice.
And the vaping, because like everyone's so antisocial, so like when you vape, it's like a personal moment.
Yeah, it's like drinking your own drink and shit.
You're on to something like smoking is sharing.
Sharing.
It's smoking is sharing, so like you're always in a cipher.
Facts.
But like you're vaping, you're antisocial almost. You know.
Yeah.
I think
that's
very discreet.
Preach, baby.
Brother, you're right. He's right.
All right, what do you say we go to the next story?
Let's do it.
All right, the next story, and I really like this next story. This is the Girl Scout story.
Yes.
Girl Scout troop in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, set up a cookie booth outside a cannabis dispensary called the Daylight Cannabis Dispensary.
A little crazy.
They did this in February. Dispensers said the sale was very successful, with some customers stopping to buy cookies first, which I thought was interesting.
Oh, they wanted the cookies before they went in.
I think so. And I guess maybe it was also they were being sensitive to the fact I don't want to get cannabis and then walk to a Girl Scout table. You know?
Why not?
So
I mean, what the fuck's the difference?
Where was this again?
Yeah. Mount Laurel, New Jersey.
The
Daylight Cannabis Dispensary.
There's a troop of really cool girls going around.
Hey,
That's the headline for me
That's
right
out my
there.
old way.
Do we have a video
I
on
was just
this?
in Mount Laurel.
Jeff?
Do we got B-roll?
Roll.
Okay, we just have a bunch of pictures. Well, you guys know what girls... All right, go ahead.
So a proposal
Hold on,
had
Bill.
been reportedly been rejected by the Regional Girl Scouts Council in 2024, but one troop was allowed to try the idea on a trial basis in 2026. So I guess it came I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, it came with the blessings of the Girl Scout Council.
And you know why? I would want to bet dollars to donuts.
It didn't come with the blessing because that's who got pissed off for them doing it.
Well, the article said the idea was reportedly rejected by the Girl Scout Council in 2024. But one troop was allowed to try the idea on a trial basis in 2026.
And who do you think pushed that through?
But it doesn't say whether it's this troop or some other troop somewhere else.
My money is that their marketing team definitely has some insight of like, hey, there are a lot of people who eat an entire box or two of these when they're stoned. We got to get at least one troop to try. I bet dollars to donuts they have a statistic
I'll bet they do.
about how many boxes of Girl Scout cookies are eaten when you're stoned. Like,
I'm gonna get a box if I go there. Shit.
You're proving my point right now.
Stop it.
My neighbor was bringing a couple boxes over this afternoon. I almost brought them tonight. I'll bring them Thursday.
Has sparked some debate in New Jersey.
Well, these budding entrepreneurs did a great job identifying likely hungry customers. Some say setting up outside of a dispensary may have violated some rules.
Yeah, Action News reporter Amanda Pitts live in Mount Laurel with this story today. Amanda.
Go ahead, Amanda.
Yeah, Brian and Sarah, those Girl Scout troops were set up outside the exit of this dispensary, catching customers on their way out. They were actually set to return tonight, but canceled after receiving some criticism.
Some death threats.
I think I've been to that place.
2 weeks ago, a local Girl Scout troop set up shop outside of Daylight Dispensary in Mount Laurel, and as you can imagine, a lot of cookie sales were made.
I think I've been there.
There's definitely a commonality between the customer who shops here and our love for the munchies.
Steve Cassidy is founder and CEO of Daylight. He says the Girl Scout troop first contacted his family-owned business back in 2024. The council that oversees the troop didn't give the okay then, but this year things changed.
They reached back out saying, hey, we got the green light to give this a go as a pilot program.
The girls set up their cookie table outside along with their chaperones.
Hey, can you pause it for a second?
Spread, the troop's second
If you're the owner of the company, I would suggest not getting super stoned before you go out and talk to the fucking news. You feel me? You feel me?
He said pilot company, pilot program.
He's like stoners are we all get the fucking munchies. I'm like, come on, bro, you're just working right into it.
It's too bad he wasn't like stuffing cookies in his mouth while he was talking.
The owner of the dispensary, don't get high before. That's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Especially with the amount of stress they do. No.
All right, let's finish the video real quick. I had to
Except
interrupt.
for tonight was canceled.
Probably a mix of a little bit of stigma, but I think they have their own rules too, and maybe this went a little bit too far for them.
According to the cookie booth requirements listed on the Girl Scouts of Central and Southern New Jersey's website, Girl Scouts should not sell in or in front of establishments that they themselves cannot legally patronize.
Everyone's worried about the image so much that it's not necessary.
Fuck, they don't care about the image. They just want the money, bro. They already short sales this year.
Cassidy says the troop is always welcomed back, as are other organizations, as the dispensary strives to give back to the Mount Laurel community.
I think not everybody felt the same way, that it was a positive thing, and we still believe that it is, and we respect their decision if they want to come back or not. That's totally up to them. It is a little unfortunate,
you know what?
but things
Being
are
a
changing,
fucking
and I think this
patsy.
is
Those Girl Scouts relocated in front of a gun shop.
There's a loophole to this.
Yeah, we
Hold
did
on.
reach out to the Girl Scouts of Central and Southern New Jersey for comment.
I'm going to
Have
say
not
it
yet
for
heard
him.
back.
Well, wait,
Live
wait,
in
wait.
Mount Laurel, Amanda Pitts, Channel 6.
Thank you, Amanda.
Before you do.
Okay, go ahead.
I just read Daylight Canada. If you're watching now or if you're watching later, I just sent you guys a DM. I want to hear your side of the story. I would like to talk to you guys about this. Reach out to me. Let's clear the air. I personally believe, and I want to hear what you have to say, I personally believe you guys genuinely want them there.
I do too.
I believe that any dispensary owner wants to do something to bring more business in and to help people in the community. Let me hear what you guys have to say.
I would love to hear what everyone has to say. I guess my thought on it is this. You have to abide by the way they approved this to start with, and then they got this bite back from whomever. Conservatives or whomever. I would say they got bite back from some. It sounded to me like they got bite back from some of the council on the Girl Scout.
It was the
the girls. Stick to your guns. Here's my problem with this: is you just rolled over. You did something good. They stood in your way. You have to plow through it. You have to be able to say who ran the Girl Scouts out of the front of that dispensary. I just saw a story about how the Girl Scouts are so short on cookie sales this year. They're like thousands of cases fucking below their projections.
Fix that in one weekend.
And you know what? Go to start set up at every fucking dispensary.
Yeah.
Why not?
Listen.
Yeah.
If
you're going to have them in front of strip clubs next, huh?
I'll say this. Listen.
Do you know him?
No, I don't know him personally, but I will say this. If there's someone bullying the Girl Scouts out, say it out proper. If the Keebler elves are the ones, or metaphor here, but like if there's another force here, make it known.
But he just said, like, he goes, you know, some people, there's a stigma, some people has a problem. Who has a problem with it? And call it out.
So then what that sounds like
you
to
are
me,
the dispensary owner. You just said that you think this is a good idea. You like the idea. I like the idea. I think at some point in this process, the Girl Scouts like the idea. So what changed between a morning and an afternoon? Because that's
if I had to guess, if I was guessing, I would say they wanted to do it as an experiment to see if it would work out or not, but it got too much attention too quickly, so they probably just pulled the plug. But if it came out well, the next year they'll probably do it again.
I think. Let's think about this.
Or
here.
they may not. They may not do it again.
Sure.
But let's think about this here. We've got the Girl Scouts sitting outside the dispensary, and
Because
they're not
not worth
naming
it.
the issue. I feel like they definitely be more comfortable naming the issue if there was a bigger player here. But what I think is happening here is that a certain clientele is walking into the dispensary and seeing this, and then after they get their purchase and everything they've gotten in their head, they go up to the manager and say, and you can guess what I'm talking about here. You know, I really don't think it's appropriate that you have little girls outside the dispensary, even though they're there buying the product.
Right.
I think the weed Karens are the problem here.
I mean, then.
But it didn't say anyone from the dispensary.
You could be very right.
That could very well be part.
There's so many ways to maneuver that.
The dispensary owner though made it sound like he
hang on
wanted
a
them
second,
there.
Bill. Hang on a second.
There's two ways to do this. Like, first way, since they say that you can't be like outside of a place where the Girl Scouts can't enter, there's always like a shop right nearby, a dispensary, at least in Jersey, and hopefully around here too, eventually. You know what I'm saying? So they could be posted out over there, or a dispensary owner can buy a whole bunch of Girl Scout cookies and then just give them out to his customers, or he can sell to his customers. Why not?
On the legal face of this, like if this got down to it, they could.
I don't know if they're allowed to sell them, but
giving them away.
Yep, they could do that.
Like that's you know what I mean. And I would fucking love it if a dispensary gave me some Girl Scout cookies and I bought some like bomb ass weed. You know what I'm saying?
$100 worth of product, get a free Thin Mint.
I feel you.
I wouldn't be surprised though if it's glued into their marketing that the girls have to be there.
I mean, it's like
it's because it's the Girl Scouts. The cookies, unfortunately, are a second, third factor. It's for the girl. On the face of it, whether we want to believe it, on the face of it, it's for them to make money to further their badge getting things.
Yes.
I'm sorry if that sounds ignorant.
Whatever. It's for their activities and shit.
I didn't get through Boy Scouts. I didn't like it, but whatever. It's definitely on the face of it that the girls have to be there, and also. Whether leave the marketing alone.
It's just wasted potential, dog. That's it.
Rules. I don't know.
Here's how I see it. We'll move on. Here's how I see it. At some point in this process, everybody was on board, right? Nothing went wrong. They sold a shitload of cookies, right? Somebody, whether it's Karens, whether it's the public, whether it's somebody in the Girl Scout changed their minds, any of that. To me, listen, you can't control that. If you're the dispensary owner, you can't control that. But here's what you can do. You got the motherfucking news out front, and you could be you could bite back a little bit. You could say, you know what? That seemed to work out earlier. I don't know why some certain customers have a problem with it. I don't know why people at the Girl Scouts have a problem with it, but it worked out well. I think it worked out for us, and I think it worked out for them, and I think this is wrong, and he should have fucking told the news that. That's my opinion.
Let me just
Didn't he basically say that, though?
Well,
it's kind of what I got from it.
Did you feel like that was bite back? That didn't feel like
that
bite
wasn't
back
really
to
a
me,
bite back.
man.
But
he don't want no
I
heat.
felt softly he felt
He
good
don't want
about
no
it.
heat.
Well,
Let me just leave it with this remark here that I've
come on Late Night Green, my man. Come on Late Night Green and tell us what you think. I mean, this
invite me to the dispensary. I'm always willing to come by to a dispo and talk to you guys. But the bottom line for me,
Bucket will come over.
I just sent them a DM.
I'm watching the comments to see if they respond.
And I'm gonna. This reaches out a little bit, but whether it be this, whether it be any other issue that a cannabis industry or person is being told to be silent about, it's complete hypocrisy. The amount of Orwellian issues, treatment we were dealt with in the illegal stages of cannabis, dealing with smells and looks and the stereotypes, and for us to bend and bow to whoever, and it's just. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right for the brand. I don't think it's right for the image of cannabis. When we were subjected to the same thing over what is now we're trying to argue is medicine. So I feel like in a lot of ways, like that's people not really sticking to their guns in a bigger picture.
Fair enough. Yep. All right, so maybe this story's not over. Maybe we'll get more information. Listen, I just think a lot of this is out of his control, and I would love to just have him make a comment. Bill, maybe this is suitable for the news. You can get a comment out of him. So.
Oh, I love it. You know what? I wonder if we could stop on the way down to...
what you got?
The way down tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. What else do you got?
Well, you want another story?
Yeah, give us one more.
Well, we got... I'll tell you what then. Let's skip the fire in the dispensary in Maine and go down to Pennsylvania. Let's talk Pennsylvania. Will Pennsylvania get it done this year? This is a big thing. There's ongoing discussions in Pennsylvania. Governor Shapiro he's in favor of decriminalizing marijuana in Pennsylvania.
Did you say Shapiro?
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
Okay.
He's continued to support legislation and has proposed it as part of the state's annual budget. Supporters argue legalization will create tax revenue, and we talked about this a couple of weeks back, that they're saying within the first 5 years they expect cannabis revenue would generate $1.2 billion in the first 5 years.
All right, hang on a second. Now, do you remember they were here on the show, and they told us that was going to bring in first year $420 million? What's the number now? Oh,
well,
look at that.
This is over 4 years.
Hey, over 5 years.
Put this full screen. What you have in preview. Put it full screen. I'll show you.
Got?
I'll show you how much.
There it is. 1.3.
That's a day of a war.
But that's 5 years.
This is 1 day of the war. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's 5 years.
Oh, that's 5
years?
That's
over 5 years, yeah.
Oh. That's like an hour
of
a war.
What's that? Can someone divide that by 5?
Well, annually they're saying that they would expect to get, I think it's
less than
1.25.
Yeah, less than $300 million a year, right?
$125 million a year is what they're saying. But the first year it would be heavy because they'd get all the licensing.
All right, I'm going to give PA some advice right here. Who gives a fuck whether it's $420 million or 1.3? Just fucking pass it, and you're going to find out that you're making money. Right now, you're sending all the money to Ohio,
Jersey,
Maryland, Delaware, Jersey, New York.
I think the bigger
Get
argument
the fuck out of here.
that should be made amongst Pennsylvania legislators is that we're
Delaware.
sending all.
Sorry.
We're sending everyone who wants to use cannabis to use their money in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or if you live in a different part of PA, you're going to different spots. You're jumping over to Ohio, or you're jumping over to Delaware, or you're jumping over to Maryland, depending on where you are. The thing is 1.3, 4. Yeah, you're not getting zero. You're getting zero of it, and you're making your citizens fucking criminals too by making them carry shit across.
And you're also
the fucking
affecting their health because we all know what they're doing to street weed nowadays.
Yep, and you don't even So if you want to regulate it and you want to take care of your citizens, fucking do something.
Like on a serious note,
I don't want to hear any more about how much you're going to fucking. Who gives a fuck? You're not doing it.
You guys met my father last time. He's a physician. I've talked to him about this several times where he talks about people coming to the ER about this with cannabis complications. I said, when you talk to them, do they say they got it from a dispensary? Never. Never once. When these guys go into the ER, are they because dispensaries, brands know that once that happens, shit hits the fan, they're going to start getting sued.
Yeah. It's wild. It's wild. And it's, corruption and greed and all this shit stands in the way for things to get done. Get it done, man. Pennsylvania, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Can't legalize it. Can't get it done until we get all of our money invested in all the right companies.
Please, though,
then they'll legalize it.
For the love of God, PA, when you guys do legalize, and you guys will legalize, when you do, please do not let it become anywhere near as cliquey as the New Jersey cannabis industry has become. My God, it's
cliquey.
Oh my God, it's become so disgusting. Like, you'd think cannabis is supposed to be a uniting activity and even an industry where they're trying to bring people together. Oh, the amount of effort you have to put in alone to get people to start raising eyebrows and pay attention. It's not an all-inclusive community at all in New Jersey. I don't feel.
Are you dumb? Stupid or dumb? Huh?
And then I did that, so
Right.
you know.
All right, well,
but it's unclear whether legislation will pass this year. A lot of folks are hoping for it. A lot of folks are saying this could be the year.
And listen, Todd, me and the Todd father were talking about it earlier, and even if it happens this year, it's still going to take another year for them to get their shit straight and figure it out. So, I mean, get it done, guys.
The growing season's starting right now.
I mean, you know how many stories we've done on Pennsylvania getting their shit together?
Yeah, we need to skip those stories.
I'm sick of it, man.
Well,
I mean,
the next story
I
will be
do
when
like
they
I
pass it.
do like the thumbnail and shit, but I hate this story, man.
Me and him were talking about this earlier about, at least from my perspective, the political landscape of PA is much different than New Jersey as far as like who you guys have got representing you. And I think that plays a major factor into this. Like, yes, you guys still face like the same kind of general opposition that we did as far as cannabis with the same kind of like right-wing people, but like, I know this isn't a great example, but as far as just like difference from like other politicians, like John Fetterman, we were talking about him earlier. He's very unusual, leave alone the shorts and all his dress codes and everything, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Because Pennsylvania's electorate is unusual.
Yeah.
That's why he fits. That's why it works. He has to fucking ride.
But my point is,
he's got to ride both sides.
To the shorts, I don't know, but my point more being that I wouldn't be surprised if other politicians were very quirky in their own way in PA.
Man, listen, somebody made him wear a suit I saw not that long ago. He must have not liked that at all. But listen, he's proved himself I mean, listen, this ain't about John Fetterman, but he's got some level of sensibility to him, put it that way.
John Fetterman seems like one of those guys where you go outside where it's like 0 degrees out, he's in a tank top and shorts, he's like, what, you're cold? What?
All right. So here's what we're going to do, Bill. We're going to you'll hang on to the rest of those stories. We'll do those.
It's only one other story. We can skip it. It's up to you.
What's the story?
It's the dispensary fire in Maine.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah, it's not a fun one.
I mean, it's not fun. We don't want to end it like that. It's sad, right? Okay. Anyway, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to move into the strain of the day. Bill, thank you, and then we'll see you here at the table here in a minute.
Yeah, I'll pop down on the elevator. I'll be there in a few.
Right on. All right, cool. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the strain of the day. We're going to talk about it real quick. Then we're going to come off of shit. We're going to come off of fucking everything. Come over to Rumble if you want to hang out with us to do the late night sesh. But before that, let me give you guys a few announcements. First and foremost, this Friday night, 7 p.m., tune in for the Canologist. The Canologist is going to be on. He's making a new drink. You're going to want to tune in. It's from High Rollers Dispensary in Atlantic City. You guys are going to want to tune in and check that out. So like, follow, subscribe. Steve, we need some love over there. Let's get Steve moving along. So we appreciate that. Second is, I'm going to give an early announcement out, is that on 4/20, we're going to be broadcasting from like 2 p.m. till midnight. We've got all our different shows that we'll have live. We're going to have something called a King's Feast here, where we're going to be literally doing like an 6 or 8 course cannabis infused meal while the Canologist is here banging out cannabis drinks for us. Sound good?
That's what I was telling Bucket Man. This 420, it's gonna be straight edibles.
We're going to be eating. Where are you going to be on 4/20, brother?
At home.
Well, you gotta come here and hang out with us.
Okay. I mean, shit, fuck it, yeah.
Like that,
I'll bring some edibles. You know, I'm always cooking up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's what's
now,
up.
He might have earned his way a seat on the King's Feast dinner, right?
There you go.
Yeah. So we'll have the King's Feast. Then we're going to wrap it up with a special edition 420 Late Night Green. We've got it going on. We're also going to be at events during those 2 days prior to that, and we'll give you guys all the announcements on that. So without any further ado, let's tell you about the strain of the day. Oh, hey, control room, why don't you hit these guys with our fucking music? You're gonna like this shit, man. You're gonna like this shit a lot. We got it? Put up the strain of the day if you could, up on the big screen.
Blue Moon.
Hang on a second. Oh, there you go. This is strain of the day. You're gonna hit us with
Late night green strain of the day.
yeah, little Power 99 Quiet Storm. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go. Orange Starburst. Todd Father, tell us about this strain tonight, my man. Or you want Mary to do it? I think you want to do it, don't you?
Well, you know, orange Starburst.
Shit smells good, no?
It's a hybrid.
Okay.
It's about a 50-50 split.
Okay.
It's good for anxiety, chronic pain, depression, insomnia, and stress.
I feel like they say the same shit every fucking time, man.
That's why you got to read the terpenes.
Like, you got to tell me something that you fell off of that shit. You know what I mean?
Well, the aroma is citrus, diesel, earthy. You hear earthy a lot, right? Mm-hmm. Lemon, pine, and
I'm
sour.
catching that vibe. Whether it's citrus, diesel, or earthy, you're clearly in flavor territory. If you're ever mixing up a tasting segment, just let me know. I'm here to make sure you've got every note covered, no interruptions.
Well, what about Orange Starburst, Mary Jane? What you think about that?
Oh, you know I'm all in for that bright, sweet hit. Orange Starburst is like a burst of citrus happiness, whether it's a strain flavor or the candy. Either way, it's got that sweet, zesty energy, just like the crew.
Shit.
Okay,
That's
I
what I'm
like that
talking
description.
So, go ahead.
All right, I'm right here when you want to fire off the next thought. We got a lot of fun ahead, so whenever you're ready, let's keep rolling.
Okay, so what we're going to do, Mary Jane, is we're going to get this strain here put together. We're going to come down, Jeff. I'm going to ask you to take us down off of the Streamlabs system, and then we're going to come down off of YouTube. So we'll just stay on Rumble only. Guys, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, tell a friend. Make sure that you guys are joining us for these upcoming shows, because we're going to be out and about at a bunch of different things, and you're going to want to make sure you join us. What we're going to do now is, Jeff, why don't you go full screen on the strain of the day? We'll switch our lighting over, and we're going to kind of get into a little bit of a sesh here. We're going to smoke this Orange Starburst, and we're going to see what we think about it. So go ahead and give us some music, Jeff. Yeah, put that. Will you give us whatever music you want?
That funky
that's
music,
here,
white
right?
boy.
Right on. That's the one.
I love it. You've got the vibe set. I'll let you all spark up that session, and if you ever need me again, whether it's a flavor breakdown or just keeping you company, I'm here.
All right, Mary.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Mary Jane.
Okay.
Bye.
Mary Jane.